Have you ever heard the only certainty in life is death and taxes? That's right, it was written by Benjamin Franklin. And what if I was to tell you today that he was absolutely wrong? There's more than two certainties in life, and I have the utmost respect for Mr. Franklin here, so I don't mean to insult him. But today's video, we're going to talk about that one certainty that Mr. Franklin didn't mention, or maybe he left it out intentionally. I don't know, but learning this today could help you break through a challenging barrier in your life and post-divorce. So hold on, wait till you hear it all, because there's 5 points here that I'm going to make. See, the one thing that Mr. Franklin forgot to mention is the thing that we are first given in this world. When we are birthed from our mothers, we're giving one special gift, one that we usually take for granted. But right now, you're in the special space and the opportunity in divorce to be open to the mindset of how powerful this gift really is. So, what is that gift? You may be asking yourself. Well, it's your breath. That's right. It's the first thing that we are given and the last thing we give before we leave this beautiful planet. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why is this guy talking about his breath and how special it is? Because divorce is horrible, and I don't understand. Well, I had to learn this the hard way. I had to learn that our breath is both automatic and something that we control at the same time. See, most of us walk around just letting our breath do its own thing. We stay in a reactive mode in that sense. We let our bodies be the animals that we are, and we forget the power that we have inside. Now, this power is amazing because we can elevate our heart rate or we can slow it down. Now, why is that important? Well, I'll tell you why. But before I do, I want to mention the 7-day video, the 7-day link that's below. It's a short course that can help you get out of that fog, that horrible place that divorce can be. If you feel like you're stuck and you need some tools, a different mindset and how to move forward, check out the link below. It's a fantastic way to give a new start to the process of divorce. So check it out below. I'd love to hear your comments. It's $11. You can't go wrong. If you don't like it at the completion of the course, I'll give you your money back as well. Getting back to our breath. We talked about it. It's our first and last possession. Our breath is our simplest possession. It's something that many of us take for granted. We get it when we're born, and we give it on our death. It's a constant. As long as we are alive, we have our breath. The gratitude that we should have for our breath is unparalleled. It's probably some of the most incredible things that you can really learn to utilize. And the faster that you do, the faster that you can become the man you've always wanted to. So that's number 1 point of why your breath is really important. Number 2, ancient wisdom meets modern science. What does that mean? Thousands of years ago, in the Indian region of this world, as we would call it today, monks practice breathwork, and they practice it to exercise patience and understanding. They practice it to expand their lives and to do amazing things like stay out in extreme cold for long periods of time and fast for days. It's absolutely mind-blowing and unbelievable if you start to check it out. So check it out with caution, but there's a lot of great information out there. Laird Hamilton, Wim Hof. These are two excellent resources. You can also check out anything on Yoga Sutras. It's a principle of yoga, one of the foundations, and that's pranayama. So check out that stuff if you're interested, but they've been doing this for thousands of years and they've had amazing results. Don't believe me, but try it and see what you can find out for yourself. So there is a path to your breath that will give you a better understanding of who you are if you explore it. Remember that there's that automatic and then there's that controlled version of our breath. You can stay in that automatic version of your breath all you like. You're not gonna probably learn much, and that's fine. Or you can learn how to use it as a tool, how to calm yourself, how to even warm yourself, and how to do things you would never imagine. All right, so number 3, it's powerful because utilizing your breath can show you that space between. Now, what's the space between? What are we talking about here? The space between is when you learn to stop just reacting to the world and you learn to act with intent. So the space between is that pause between action and reaction. It's that powerful place. Maybe in divorce, you have felt that you are uncontrollable at times, that it doesn't matter what you say or do, she's always going to say something to get you fired up, and you're not going to have the ability to stop. Well, I challenge that assumption and that statement if that's how you feel. And I will say you can find that space between the action and the reaction with your breath. It starts really simple, and it's generally just, instead of responding, to take a minute. It may have to work in reflection initially, meaning the incident may have to happen. You have to be aware of it in hindsight. Then you think about it. But each time you think about it and reflect on it in hindsight, you'll find that you move closer and closer to that moment until one day you're able to take that pause, that step, that breath between the action of something being said and your reaction, which you don't want to do or you've always regretted. So that's the number 3 powerful thing about your breath. Number 4 powerful thing about your breath is the mindful connection. See, your breath is a practice that helps us see the link between our minds and our body. It's the awareness that lets us respond to life's challenges instead of reacting. And so it's kind of an expansion on the thought process of action and reaction. When you start to recognize your breath more and more as you progress forward with this awareness, you'll start to realize you get tense, and your breath is a sign. You'll stop breathing at moments. Maybe you've had this feeling if you remember going back to talking to your first time you've talked to a girl in public, or asked a girl on a date, or leaned in for a kiss. If you go back to that moment and remember that time, you'll often find that your breath disappeared, it dissipated, it paused. And that is a sign that your body is telling you you're under stress or duress. Now, most of those cases, you weren't in immediate danger, but your body thought it was. It was doing something new. The more time you spend with your breath, the more time you'll realize that your breath is typically keying you in to life before it happens. So that's number 4. And number 5, lastly, it's a simple, powerful tool, and focusing on our breath helps us calm our minds. It gives us space to choose between action and reaction, like we talked about. And we can also enjoy, most importantly, being in the present moment. Now, this is probably the biggest thing that I learned with my breath that I'm excited for you to learn as well. When you can be present in the moment, because you can calm yourself, you can slow down your mind that may be very active in any moment, thinking 5, 10, 15 steps ahead, maybe scaring the whole environment. Your breath can put you to a place of calm and ease. So we've talked about 5 different special parts of the breath and being able to control it, from the autonomic or automatic version that most of us live in the world today with, to the one that is control. The more that you become acquainted with it, the faster you'll move to that one space of being present in the moment and being more of the man you've always known you are inside.